pose with the fans. Pose with the pose with the pose with the fans. Pose with the pose with the pose with the fans. Pose with the fans. Pose with the fans.
Brazil food service and accommodation sectors are embracing sustainability in three main ways: reducing food waste, supporting family farming, and adopting eco-friendly land use practices. In the food sector, precision architecture helps prevent overproduction, while NGOs distribute surplus food to communities in need. Government programs like PNA and Alimenta facilitates also bring family farms into supply chains, improving income and food security. In the accommodation sector, many establishments now use solar energy, energy-efficient appliances, and zero-waste policies, like composting and removing single-use plastics. Hotels also turns to local and sustainable materials in design.
The Global Code of Ethics for Tourism, created by the UN World Tourism Organization, serves as a guide for responsible and sustainable tourism worldwide. In Brazil, it shapes the national tourism policies by protecting natural treasures such as the Amazon rainforest and coastal areas, while also promoting cultural heritage such as indigenous and Afro-Brazilian traditions.
This ethics also highlights community involvement. For example, organized favela tours are designed to support local projects like education and health programs. Tourists are encouraged to respect local customs, choose experiences that benefits communities. Through this, Brazil builds a tourism industry that supports both economic growth and cultural preservation.
Tourists in Brazil are often drawn not just by country's natural beauty but also by its culture and people. Brazilians are known to be expressive, warm, and passionate, creating a lively atmosphere that appeals to many visitors. At the same time, Brazilians vast natural resources and heritage sites and strong cultural traditions in sports and entertainment provide powerful reasons for tourists to travel. Motivation plays a key role in this process. As a scholar like Moen and Kaber explained, motivation is shaped by needs, feelings, and desires, and it serves as the starting point of consumer decisions. In tourism, understanding what motivates travelers help guides marketing strategies and ensures the accommodation and services meet the expectations and goals of visitors.
In Brazil's food service and accommodation sector, tourism often face barriers that affects their experience. Safety concerns, visa requirements, and language differences can discourage many from visiting. Theories from Maslow, Pierce, and Crompton remind us that travelers need to feel safe, comfortable, and understood. If these needs aren't met, they may choose another destination. By improving safety, simplifying entry, and offering more multi-language services, Brazil can make its hospitality industry more welcoming and enjoyable.
Social isolation remains a challenge in Brazil, especially in urban neighborhoods, rural communities, and among vulnerable groups such as elderly and low-income families. The COVID-19 pandemic made this issue worse. In the food service sector, the Maslow hierarchy of needs reminds us that belonging and social relationships are essential for psychological health. To address isolation, Brazil must combine better urban planning with more communal spaces, stronger healthcare access, and community engagement programs. At the same time, food service providers and accommodation can adapt by designing environments that encourage face-to-face interaction and help rebuild a sense of inclusion.
Phobia may seem personal, but they influence tourist behavior in Brazil food and accommodation sector. For example, food neophobia, the fear of trying unfamiliar food, can lead visitors to avoid traditional dishes like feijoada or acarajé, choosing instead the safety of fast food chain. This limit their cultural and culinary experience. In accommodation, claustrophobia may discourage tourists from booking capsule-style hostel or a small city room. Meanwhile, mesophobia, the fear of germs, grows stronger after the pandemic, increasing demands for the hotels with a visible sanitation practices and hygiene certification.
Racial equality deeply shaped Brazil's food and accommodation sector. Study how Black Brazilians earn about 30% less than white are often concentrated in a low-wage service job, while also facing widespread workplace discrimination. This pattern extends to foreign workers and visitors. Maslow hierarchy suggests that food service jobs meet basic needs like income and security. But Black Brazilians and Black Americans often face barriers to higher level of recognition and self-actualization in contrast. White Americans more easily access leadership roles in hospitality. Compton push-pull theory explain how white Americans may be pulled to Brazil for career opportunities, while Black Americans are often pushed by cultural ties such as connection to Afro-Brazilian cuisine. Sakmon Hansal remind us the race and class shape experience and adopting workplace policies in essential and greater equality in tourism.
African American communities have long influenced food and accommodation in tourism. Historically, Black-owned restaurants and inns listed in the Negros Motorist Green Book provided safety and pride during segregation. Today, soul food eateries, heritage bed and breakfasts, and boutique hotels continue this legacy and by serving both cultural identity and economic empowerment. Theories help explain their importance. Maslow shows how these businesses meet needs from food and safety to belonging and self-actualization. Pierce Travel Career Ladder highlights how heritage stays in culinary experiences can evolve into transformative journeys. Compton's push-pull theory explains how and why travelers are pushed by pride and cultural reconnection and pulled by festivals, restaurants, and historic accommodation.
Accommodation is a cornerstone of Brazil's tourism, serving as a away from home while also driving economic growth. With projected hotel revenue of over $9 billion by 2025, the sector continues to expand, fueled by leisure and business travel. Work-related tourism is especially important. Hotel cost conference, exhibition, and corporate events, while also creating jobs in management, housekeeping, and guest services. In 2025 alone, the accommodation industry generated over 200,000 new jobs, showing its major role in employment. Tourism theories help explain these patterns. Maslow highlights how lodging meets basic needs for rest and safety. Champton's push-pull theory shows how amenities attract travelers, and Shammel's model explains how budgets, marketing, and social influence shape decisions. Altogether, Brazil's accommodation sectors powers both tourism experience and national development.